In this video, I'm going to talk about AI, a set of new large language models that is supporting up to 101 different languages. Now, if you guys didn't know, I speak with a lot of different clients that are struggling to use Llama, Minstrel, and many other language models for their domain that is not English. And if you guys didn't know, more than 60 to 80% of the people who watch my videos are actually AI engineers that don't really work with English that much. And this is a massive leap forward in that area, giving the multilingual AI engineering space some love. Now, by the way, I will be making fine-tuning guides for these AI models, so if you guys are interested about that, please feel free to subscribe. I make similar videos about machine learning, data science tools, and also about deployment. So please go ahead and subscribe. Now, according to them, the AI 13 billion supports up to 101 different languages, including Arabic, Chinese, Czech, Dutch, English, of course, among many others. So I'm sure many people from my audience will love working with these type of models. Over here, they provided the Expanse 8 billion model in the Hugging Face Hub. Thankfully, it is available to the European users, including me, and it is, of course, multilingual, as I already mentioned, covering 23 languages. Now, before we jump inside of the code and how to use it, let's look at the performances over here. So first things first, they have tried to benchmark this with Arena Hard or Multilingual Arena Hard. This specific benchmark essentially looks at how well a model can handle really tough and tricky questions. It's designed to see if the model can think through complex, sometimes confusing prompts and give accurate answers. This benchmark is like challenging quiz that shows which model is better at understanding and dealing with tough questions. Now, which is interesting to see, or what is interesting to see, is not only is it massively outperforming or winning against Gemma 2, Llama 3.1, and Minstrel, but it is also outperforming on Qwen 2.57 billion, which is quite big because, as you may probably know, Qwen 2.5 is known to be the best open source model for multilingual tasks. But this AI Expanse kind of pushes the envelope a bit further by at least 10%, which is massive. Now, if you look at the next benchmark over here, Dolly looks at the performances, and it's the same scenario over here. It is massively outperforming all the different models over here. The Dolly benchmark focuses on how well a model can answer everyday questions or provide useful information, similar to having a conversation or giving instructions. Now, personally, I haven't really looked that much into this specific benchmark dataset, but so far it is looking very promising. Now, here's a more detailed look at the different languages and how well it performs. And it makes me really happy to see that it is performing extremely well in Arabic, Chinese, French, of course, alongside with English, but on the different common languages, it is doing amazingly well. By the way, I just want to quickly mention that in the description, there is a link for AI consulting. This is a one-on-one meeting with me where you can book a call discussing your personal projects, or if you're a company trying to build a proof of concept, you can just grab a time over here and we can talk about it. I can help with ideation and planning, feasibility assessment, and at the end of the call, we can get a report detailing the different steps you could potentially take to improve or make your system. So please feel free to check it out. Now, let's look at the code. Now, by the way, I will provide this in the description down below, the Colab notebook. Now, all you guys have to do is from the Colab notebook, just simply run this. Over here, we pass the model to the GPU. We are using an A100 GPU, just in case you guys are wondering. And you just pass in the messages, you tokenize the input, and then you send the input to the device, and then you start generating it. All right, guys, so that's a quick video on AI model. I hope you found this video insightful. If you guys did, please subscribe. I make similar videos like these. All right, guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Have a nice day.